Well, it's Margaret back again, and I do apologise that the tablet memory was full, and I don't know whether I got to this point, but that was that Phalaenopsis that had the leaf that was rotting, and if you recall, that area there was the new leaf developing, and then I come to check it. And blow me down, it started rotting again. Look. So I've had to put some more cinnamon on there, and whether or not I will have saved it, I've no idea. So that means that I've got two phals that have got this sign of crown rot, which is a bit concerning, to say the least, because I've had, like the one I've shown you in the clay pot, I've had one that's I've had crown rot with, but anyway, I shall have to be more careful in future. And that's just the Pathiopedilum Columbokingii doing very nicely. And this is the Maxillaria, the one that bloomed for me. I've put that in that corner now. And if we gently move along here, that's just that no ID Phalaenopsis in one of those little square baskets, doing very nicely. And if we go under here, I'm just wondering whether I've got the centre light on. That's the Dendrobium crumamentum, doing very nicely. This is the Phaeus Tankenvillia, and that one's a new growth started there. And I've got this one's a new growth started here, but no signs of a flower yet. And down below, a Phalaenopsis, that's Dendrobium kingianum kingsit red splash. Actually, I might put them in the garden, because let's just have a quick, let's elevate it up. And the reason I was saying I might put it in the garden is we've got rain tomorrow, followed by a cold snap, and but then, so next week it's not going to be very good, but apparently we may be in for a treat the week after, because we may have what you call an Indian summer, which is very nice, because we've been plunged straight from summer into autumn. There's that bottom shelf there, just with some Phalaenopsis. You'll probably find it a bit dark under there. And if I bring you across over here, let's just put that down there, and I have to lift my step over here. Right, let's go up on the step. Ooh, too far, too near. There we go. And this is just a no ID Phalaenopsis. There we go. It's got new roots developing. There we go. I think there's one under the back of this leaf somewhere. But you see, they were watered yesterday. And this is the Dockwrillia. And but you see, there's no way. See, they're very damp. So there's no way they're going to get watered today. No way at all. That's the little Rhodda Jessie. And that's the stick of various miniature type ones. And of course this is the Dendrobium hildepoxen, and that's that new cane there developing nicely. Now this one here, let's have a look. This one here is the only Dendrobium Phalaenopsis that I managed to not kill, and that's Sunny Cocktail, and it's bringing me that nice growth out there. So I think I had 4, didn't I? I can't remember, but anyhow, I've only got 1 now, and of course that's the Scaphoglossid, and sending out a lot of new growths, but only the 1 flower. And this is the one I mounted, the miniature. Well, I wouldn't know whether it's miniature. It's not a large Phalaenopsis, and this is Caribbean Sunset. So that's now adjusting to this piece of cork bark. And this is the Dendrobium J.O. Candy, one of the dark furry caned ones, and that's doing quite well now. Right, let's have a look at this one. This is not showing me signs of any new growths yet, and this is Ascocentrum Ampulacea. I've got that 1 root there, and you see, can you see there's no crunching, so that won't get watered. The little Tolumias I've got, the hybrid ones, they're doing nice, they're sending out new growths. This one here, Cattleya cernua, there's that nice new growth there, you see, and we've got the little growth just tucked there. But you see, because it was cool last night and we've not had, I mean, it's a nice day, but it's not a warm day. And that's that growth there on that little Cattleya, that miniature one. I think this is the named one, Cattleya Malworth Glade, I think that's one. That's an awarded one. And there we go. Phalaenopsis parishii, doing very nicely. This is the Dendrobium cakeys from Roger. See that one? Those 2, the original ones, and I have a feeling I've got another nice little growth just starting there. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. But you see that one, like I showed you with the pendulum, that one must have got a water on it. And this is the one of the let's show you this one. This is Cattleya cincoriana by Alawii. That was that new growth, and I've got 2 of them. So there's the other one there, and that's got the new growth this way. So let's have a look. This is one of the Tolumnias. Sometimes the leaves were weakened, so I've just gathered them like that. That's a new growth there, and they seem to be fine. Everything seems to be fine. This little one, this is the Dendrobium pendulum. Do you remember when a few weeks ago when I knocked that new growth off? And blow me down, he's sending another new growth out now, virtually from the same spot. You see that little white thing just by the side of it? That's the one that I knocked off, and that's where the new one's coming from. Marvellous, absolutely marvellous nature is. And let's have a look at this one. This is Dendrobium williamsii. Look at that. To all intents and purposes, that's a goner. But, you know, I'm not going to give up on it yet, because I thought that Thunia bensonii was a goner, and I put it in a corner and kind of ignored it, and slowly that one's recovered, so I'm hoping, see, that's the newest growth, that it might find the strength. So I do water this, but only a few drops at a time. And this one we don't mention very often, I don't know why, but we don't, we seem to forget it. And this is the Mediocalcar. Well, you can see what it is, can't you? And look. So I've got two new growths, that one lower down and that one higher up. And that's still on that live sphagnum moss. And so that's doing fine. This is one of the other Tolumnias, and that's got a new growth there. So if I take you back over here, back the way I came, and slowly just take you this way round so I don't make everybody dizzy. There's the Tolumnia, the species one, which is Tolumnia scandens. See how it's got that habit of sending out, a bit like really the Scaphoglottis, how that grows. So at the moment that's sitting there because I'm inclined to knock it. These are the little Masdevallias in these little tiny pots. That's the one that flowered, and now that's flowered and's got a new growth. And this of course was the one that split up into four. See, that's a new leaf there, and we've got a new growth just under there. And just move that out of the way. Now this one is Pathiopedilum Rothschildianum Giant Wings by Titanic. And this one, can you see that nice root there? Can you see? And there's the other little part of it there. Where did I see another one? Maybe that's just the root system it's got. But you see, what you've got to be careful with these is, can you see now? I'm going to have to top dress this again. See that there's that root and it's exposed again. You see, I'm going to take this down now, and I'm going to try and get it further down into that pot. You've only got to knock this. And you see the roots there, they're all, you see it's all loose now, look, there you are. Now look at that, look. So we've got some nice roots, there we go, look. But I've got to get them, what's that? I think that's just a little bit of fertiliser. I've got to get them deeper into that pot. I tell you, it's never ending. Here's another one, another Masdevallia with a new growth there. And this is the Stelis argentata. And never mind. So this one here I'm showing you now, which I've just dropped the label. Talk about being clumsy. Here we go. Frag Olaf Gruss. Now this one I suffered under my care. First of all, it got the crown. Well, yes, it got some kind of rot down there, and I put dragon's blood in that, and thought it was a goner. Then it's grown this one. Nice, see? Nothing wrong with that. And blow me down. Same thing's happened to that. And I'm thinking, what the hell am I doing wrong here? Exactly the same thing. And now, this poor Phragmipedium must be desperate to live, because now it's sending me out 2 new growths. Maybe one for that one that I've lost, and one in case we lose that one. And so sometimes, don't ask me why, sometimes certain orchids, doesn't matter what you do, well, at least now, at least I can see I've got some live roots on that one, but it doesn't matter what you do, sometimes some of them just take such a long time. But never mind, so I think that's about all this Sunday. Like I say, now we're moving into autumnal weather, and I've no intention of purchasing any orchids now at all, really. Thinking about it now, being more experienced and not so anxious to get new orchids, I feel the best time, for my environment anyway, for orchids to transition, and for me to help them to transition, I need to get new orchids, if I'm going to get any new orchids, in the spring. And then I've got the spring and the summer for that transition period to take place, and then come the autumn and the winter, which is, you know, quite a difficult time for us in England, to get the orchids through the winter, because I'm already, if I switch this light on now, I'm already using artificial lighting, because our days are shortening already, and it just enables the orchids just to get a few more hours of assisted daylight, if you like. So thank you for bearing with me, and I do apologise for this video being in 2 halves. I just wanted to show you, can you see that nice space there? Now, I don't think Keith will get me another hanger, but I could just do with 2 more hangers really, because when I got the others, he said, now don't ask for any more, but if I got 2 more, one could go there, and one could just go there. And you see this space here? Well, you never know, do you? I shall have to just work my charms. And you know the answer will be no. N-O. But never mind, you know, us ladies have to persevere. And then eventually, if we're very nice and pretty please and all that malarkey. Keith's very good though. He doesn't usually say no, but never mind. So again, take care. Until next time, bye bye now.